Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back. We are black for another episode of Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. I am your host, Auntie Momo. Okay, don't you know? I am joined on the panel tonight with my baby sis and my baby bro. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to get into it, y'all. Ladies first. What's going on, baby sis? You live her life. Oh, she must have got a lot going on in the background and you can't really talk right now. Yeah.
No, there we go. There we go. Like my
There we
mic
go.
just
Okay.
stopped working. I'm trying to open this. I got there we
What's up,
go.
liver?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I got a new backpack and I'm done fiddling with that for now.
For diddling. That's some
Fiddling.
country shit.
Fiddling.
And then who else? The gentleman holding it down for us tonight. Who we got on the panel with us, y'all?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Mr. 14, your favorite little friend over here going on, your little brother, your cousin, best friend over here. What's up?
You know, your best little confidant, all of that. Okay. All right. Where the hell Tracy, little badass is Sir Neale? They may be joining us a little bit later but you got us for
Hey,
tonight,
Ronnie.
y'all. What's going on? Hey, Armani. Shout out to the six we have in the building right now. Make sure as you are coming in, you're thumbing us up, sharing us out, and showing us some love, okay? That's how you get us out there in the algorithm, and everybody knows that we are live, okay? That's good to hear, Mizzle. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. I know that's right. And the only person that can change it is God anyway, okay? The only person you can complain to. What's going on, Armani? What y'all drinking on tonight? I'm on my old lady auntie vibes. Got a little glass of Scotto.
And I had also drank last night. I drank it last night. I gotta give it some drinks.
What you drinking on? You got your Seagrams over there, sis?
I did. And this is the wild berries.
That one is good. My
This is
favorite
really
though is
good.
the Jamaican Me
And
Happy
I got that in the fridge.
and the peach
Yeah, I got the
Bellini.
blue Hawaiian to make me happy. Yes, see the little peach Bellini.
Them auntie vibe drinks right there. Okay, auntie vibes. Thank you so much, Renee. Renee be holding it down, y'all. She be holding it down. I appreciate y'all so much. First and foremost, you can't go wrong with wine, okay? Wine is my all-time favorite. I'm a wino. You ever want to know how to get to my heart? It is wine, okay? Not just any kind of wine. It's Moscato. Yes, I'm the old ratchet one that likes her some Moscato, okay? Don't be hating, okay? Real bitches drink Moscato.
Juice.
Just a little juice, little juicy juice. Okay. Let me say I'm drinking an electrolyte drink. I need to go back on my health kick. You and me both. Okay. I'm slowly creeping back into the healthy thing. It's hard though.
Oh, look, Labor Day, it's already been said. I'm starting keto again. Labor Day.
Oh, I would start back on keto. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go through the keto flu. If you ever
I'll be
did
okay
it,
with that.
oh, I did not like the keto
I
flu.
didn't
It
like
seemed
that, but I'll
like,
be okay.
yeah, it seemed like my keto flu. mm, That strawberry Fanta be heat. Ooh, it's real good with some Sonic Ice. Ooh, that's the bomb. But yeah, I just don't want to go through the whole keto flu
Yeah, that's the
because
one
mine
thing like
lingers.
I'm dreading about is going through the keto flu, but
Mm-mm.
it's better I do it now before we get to peak season because if
True.
I start the keto right in peak season, and I'm just gonna fall the fuck out. So
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting on that magic pill that I could take. That's just
right, I
gonna
keep getting ads for this shit that apparently Oprah is pushing, but I don't believe it.
see. I already fast during like I typically don't eat bread, but then I take that back. I'll either have some coffee or some green tea for breakfast, and so typically I don't eat until after 10, 11 o'clock anyway. But at nighttime, I'll stop eating at about 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? And even still, with the fasting thing, it's just we got some thick ass genes in our family, okay? And that's just bitch. That's
Cause
why I'm waiting.
fasting don't work. Fasting is like fasting your seatbelt. That's
Fasting is
fasting.
irritating to me. It's like you won't get this work, then let me fast real quick, and I cuss you the fuck out because I be hungry because I'm irritated. But that's neither here nor there. I'm still waiting on my sugar daddy that is going to pay for my mommy makeover. I know he is out there. I know he is waiting on me. I know he is waiting to drop these racks on this BBL and lift these titties. And I'm here for you, babe. I'm here for you whenever you're ready to chunk up that money. Okay. Look here, y'all. We got a couple things we're gonna get into tonight, and then we're gonna get the hell on up out of here so we can go on over to Mizzle's channel. A couple things we're just gonna update y'all about Brittany Griner that we talked about last week. We already know the big deal happened with her. She is sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison for weed. Damn, we're gonna talk about that. Mystikal has been arrested again for sexual assault. They just need to go ahead and lock the nigga up at this point. Chrisean Blueface got into a whole ass boxing match on the street. Monkeys are attacking people and kidnapping kids in China. Y'all wonder how this monkeypox shit been spreading? That's the fuck how. And last but not least, a guy flew this woman out for the cheeks. She didn't want to give up the cheeks, so he kicked her ass out and canceled her flight. We're gonna talk about that, y'all, because I got some things.
About that, I think I remember talking about that.
We're gonna have to talk about that because I got some things to say about that on both of their ends, on her end and his goddamn end. I'm sorry, I got some things to say about that. And then at the end, when we're done, y'all remind me because I might forget. I'm gonna just open up the panel for any guests that are in the audience. If you have anything that you any panel, any of the topics that we discussed tonight, you want to give your 2 cents. I'll give you 2 minutes to get up here on the panel so you can express what you feel about any of the topics that we talked to today. And then, like I said, we're gonna get the hell on up out of here because we got to go talk about P Valley on Mizzle's channel. P Valley was good last night, and we only got one episode left before, but this for the finale. And I still ain't heard if they have been renewed for season 3, so I'm nervous. I'm nervous. There go
I
Tracy right
mean, if this is over at the end of this season, then the next week better wrap up everything in a nice, cute, neat little bow.
now. Haley
That's all
better
I'm
be
saying.
dead. Derek better be dead.
Dead.
Diamond and what you call it better be
Sean.
together. Diamond and Keyshawn better be together.
What
They better have
about
stayed the pink. Our grandmother Ernestine better be alive. Like it's
no,
just too
no,
much.
no, 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 no. There has to be at least because like basically so far, like this whole series has been about balance. And since Lil Murder went ahead and did that Pico,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be another body. And then
I
that
know,
shit
but I just
that
don't.
Roulette did, that's gonna come back and haunt her too.
Roulette gonna end up getting fucked up. She is.
She gonna get all the way fucked
She
up.
is. Hey Tracy Boo, what's going on? What you been doing? What you was doing?
Did you
Trying
make
to
it?
realize why allergies hate me so much.
Did you get that
Oh,
appointment on
girl.
Friday?
I make my appointment every Friday.
Be glad you ain't in Texas, girl, because the allergies here will kick your ass. If you've never had allergies, once you move to Texas, just wait a while. You will develop allergies. These Texas allergies ain't no fucking punk.
And
My
what's
eyes
annoying
itch as soon
is
as you say that.
I don't even have like I haven't had allergies my whole life. It's been like the last like 2, maybe 3 years. I'm like, I don't know what this is or where they came from, but I'm gonna need them to go back to Satan because this is ridiculous.
Go back to Satan, okay? They ain't nothing but the fucking devil. Oh Lord, my eye was itching earlier and it had stopped. As soon as you mentioned the shit, it started itching again.
Oh my bad.
All right, y'all. So let's get into some of these topics that we have going on tonight. Yeah, Armani says she hope you feel better, Tracy.
Thank you. Want to come itch my eyeball for me?
Right.
Just a nice constant rub.
Ooh, that's
That
a
would be
good ass
nice.
feeling too. Ooh, that's a good ass goddamn feeling. Okay, let me see. All right, first thing that we're gonna get into tonight, y'all. Brittany Griner has been sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison for a goddamn vape pen. 9 years. We just talked about this last week. We don't have to get into full details and all that. But what are y'all's thoughts on that? Now I know she can appeal in 10 days. 10 days is I mean do y'all think she gonna end up getting out of this, or do you really think she gonna end up doing these full 9 years for a fucking vape pen? Who wants to go first? Tracy?
Ah, yeah. I just listen. It
Tracy,
is
I don't know.
that she get 9 years for this. But at the same time, you do want to understand when you go to another country, they have a whole different ball game. So you gotta know what's up when you get in another country. Now, I feel like they holding her because of some freaking statement they're trying to make, whatever. But this is like a lot right now. It's like every chance she's trying to get out of here to get back to the U.S., she's not going anywhere. They try to keep her there. So it's tough. Now I know she said that y'all gonna be the reason why I'll be unalive myself. I said, child.
She said that?
I think she said that somewhere. She said I'll be the reason. And she said, no, it's y'all fault if something happened. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause you know I mean I would think she don't take her own life, but I know she is. I know she don't have it easy over there.
It's really crazy that I didn't think that she'd go get 9 years, to be honest. But at the same time, I was like, it's a whole little country and they have a whole different set of rules and laws, and none of us that we can do over here could do anything about that. I know people trying to say, oh, I'm Biden and president and they can do something. I said, they can't do nothing to another country.
No.
Sure. It's their own little laws. I mean, I know for now, anybody who watching the story better be stupid for even going in there with secret weapons or weed and anything. Y'all better go strap up with water, blessed water, and take a holy water on yourself, and then go over there and be pure and come and do that. Because I was, now what she's going through right now, I don't expect nowhere near that area.
That I just don't even know what to say.
Let's see what's going on. Hopefully, something can come around. If not, girl, you just have to become harder for the Russians, for the Americans. Yeah, I know. I'm bringing on people over here.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's I feel I have mixed feelings on it, right? Like there's the two mindsets of thinking. It's the I'm black, so there's that. And then there's the okay, what most likely is going to happen, which are like two different things, right? If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So as a black woman, my statement is I'll go get my sis. Oh,
Yeah.
give them whoever the Russian arms, give them, hey, Germany, give them that arms dealer so that she can go. Fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then logically thinking about it, an a weapons dealer with almost 100 bodies versus a WNBA basketball player. I'm just saying, when you really think about it, should they give the person who, helps people get, what they need for their war to kill all these other people? Should they give that person back? Like,
This is my thing. Is he going there to stay in prison, or they going there? They getting him to release him?
the same way Brittany get to be free? Nah, girl. Mm-mm. Once they over there, he didn't do nothing illegal there. So what they gonna lock him? Why would they
Oh,
keep him
I
in jail
see.
there? You
Okay,
know
I
what I
was
mean? So
thinking
it's
like,
like,
what the fuck? Just give him that nigga, man. But I
mm-mm,
get it.
mm-mm,
I get it.
mm-mm. That's like saying, like, we have El Chapo, right? And Mexico's like, hey, yeah, we want El Chapo back. Are they about to just go put him in a Mexican prison? No, they're gonna be like, okay, whatever, he's free, let him go, cause it just didn't make sense, right? So like, so they had a similar issue in Mexico with El Chapo's son, right? That like the Mexican government had like arrested his son, and they just went in every hour on the hour started unaliving people, just like
Damn.
groups of like, oh, okay, cool, we about to spray this whole block every hour on the hour, just different blocks all over until you let them go. And you know what they said? They was like, you know what? After the third hour, they was like, yeah, you got it. We don't want that type of smoke. You got it, right? So it's one of those things that when you think about it, you really have to stop and think like,
Is it worth it? Is
is
the trade
is it
worth the
is
trade?
the trade worth? Is her individual life worth the lives of everybody that putting this person who deals weapons of mass destruction back onto, back out in the public? Because despite what you may believe, and I'm not saying that I like this idea, but if you really think about it geography wise, you can see Russia from Alaska. Like, this is how close Russia really is to America. So if they really just decided they don't care no more, they could literally just turn it the other way. And when I tell you, like, you could see it. It's not one of those things where it's so far and you're like, oh, we can't. No, no, you could see it. Like, they can see the two from where they're at. Like, they said, like, by boat, Russia and Alaska ain't even 30 minutes away from each other. Like, it's right there. So what would stop them from saying, oh, okay, we got our stockpile. The US, oh, y'all wanted to help these people. We just gonna come over here and then just, what would really stop them? Really nothing. So it's a whole lot of politics in play. Do I think she should do her whole 9.5 years? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She shouldn't do 9.5 years. There's people who do a year for it. There's people who could, be sentenced for it and get, whatever. It's just like any other drug charge here, right? You technically could get a whole crap load of time. Most likely, normally you don't, right? But it's just so crazy.
And it's messed up that she's a pawn in all of this. Like she said, like she addressed the court right before they released her. Like, I hope that's not the matter of this court, that I'm being used as a political pawn and my life doesn't end here. Like, I feel bad for her. I feel so bad for her. And I'm hoping and praying when this appeal does, because I don't, as strict as they are being with her, this appeal that she does, I don't even see them approving this appeal that she's getting ready to do. I think she's gonna have to appeal a couple times, do at least a year or something, just because of all this bullshit that's going on. But at the end of the day, I hope and pray to God that she really does not have to do those 9 years. Because, and then, I think about too, her teammates. I wouldn't want to fucking play for Russia no more. Fuck that shit. I would not want to play for them no more. Like, this how y'all do it. Like, y'all don't give a shit about us. But we over here trying to win a championship for y'all. The fuck?
But do you think, like, like, y'all do know that the internet over there isn't like the internet here. It isn't like a free flowing of information.
No,
So
not at all.
they don't even, so half the time they don't even know. And their court isn't open in the same way most US courts is. Well, outside of federal. Because you know how like your state courts, they're technically open to the public. You could just you could go to the court if you wanted to go figure out what you want to figure out. Their court ain't like that. It ain't just open. You just can't walk in and be like, oh, I want to see what's going on. Because we have the right to know. You don't have the right to know over there.
Nope.
Like what we think when we think of like what your rights are and what you shouldn't have, don't apply over there because
they don't have
no same. Oh no. Oh, absolutely
no, they don't have
not.
rights.
That's not what that is. And
I remember learning that from school that they don't have rights like that in Russia.
People need to be careful because some of the people who are running for office now believe that same thing that Putin believes. So y'all might just want to be a little more careful because they're along the same lines of we decide what's right for you.
Yeah.
And you accept it. Because that's like, you know, the governor of New York going to Texas and telling Texas what they about to do. Governor Hot Wheels will have a fit.
Boy, we'll run that nigga on about this bitch.
Governor Hot Wheels will have a fit. It just ain't gonna happen. And it sucks and it's sad. I say this, everybody who loves to travel, including myself, wherever you gonna go, know where you're going. Yep. Know what you can or cannot do, where you're going, and then determine if that place is even worth you going to. Because you have to know. So, like, I know people who have, like, marijuana cards or medical marijuana and all that type of stuff. It's legal here. It ain't legal there. Is it worth you going over there, right? There are places where alcohol isn't illegal. Like, I'm sorry, I would die. Like,
isn't that how it is in Dubai?
Like anything higher than like wine or champagne, like, you know, like liquor, like, you know, anything. I think
which
it's
is why I don't understand
or something like that.
How are they filming the Real Housewives of Dubai? I know they got to be breaking all kind of motherfucking laws on there, don't they?
Well, so there's law. So they have tourists, like. So think about it like this, right? So, do you know how? Where's the best place to say? You know how California is like. If you're in LA, right? It's legal for you to do these things here, or even like Vegas, right? It's legal for you to do certain things in Vegas, but they're not necessarily legal in the entire state of Nevada, right?
Like buying pussy.
Exactly. So in Dubai, it said like, oh, you can do these things very restrictedly, you know, with permission during these times, in these settings, with approval. That's fine, right? It's just not 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, you can go get drunk, turn up, have a good time, right? Yeah. There are some places in Dubai where you have to wear head coverings. Like there's no question. Like it is required. Other places, it's not. And it just depends. So it's more of you need to know where you're at, what you can do, and what you have permission to do in specific places. So that's why sometimes people see things, they're like, oh, like, yeah, but that's because of where you are. So I went to visit, my friend teaches in Dubai. So we went to visit her in 2017.
And you didn't get arrested? What?
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you because she was like, "Oh yeah, no, we don't like most of the things that you see like on Real Housewives. If you're from Dubai, it's kind of like you know how you from Texas, so tourist people who come to Texas, they're like, oh, they do all these type of things, but because you from Texas, you like, oh, ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah, like
oh, that's
just
stupid.
Like
that's just a ripoff. Ain't nobody doing that. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of mindset, you know, for if you really live there versus if you're visiting there. and kind of how things are set up for like tourists and visitors and stuff like that. Same general concept. Either way, just know where y'all going.
Right.
Be safe. Um, I don't know what Biden, because the person who they want is actually in Germany. Like the prisoner ain't in the US. So it's not like Biden has the ability to actually give them the prisoner. Biden has to negotiate with Germany and give Germany something to give them the prisoner so that they can then do a prisoner exchange with
Also,
Russia.
it's
So
some
it's not like
third
we got,
party shit. So it ain't
girl,
even no
yeah.
first hand shit. Oh,
Yeah, girl.
we don't even really be fucking with Germany like that, do we?
Yeah, we cool with Germany. We cool. We cool. We ain't got no
I
beef.
was gonna say, like, how
We
the
ain't got no
fuck you
beef.
gonna go at me? Some I ain't really fuck with like that. That's crap, girl.
We ain't got no beef. That's like Germany is like your second cousin. Y'all ain't really got no beef. Y'all ain't cool, but y'all ain't got no beef.
Right. We just know each other.
We
Yeah.
know each other. We cool. We ain't got no beef. We ain't really got no issues like that. But then it's like, you know how it's like sometimes you like, oh, they would or wouldn't. They could possibly do something for me, but they could easily tell me no, and I can't
Right.
really be mad. It's kind of like one of those scenarios. It's like it got to be something really, really good in it. So that's my thing is what could we give Germany for Germany to be like, oh yeah, here you go.
Right. I see what you're saying. That's crazy. Y'all, prayers up to Brittany Griner and her family. I could not imagine what the hell it is that she's going through right now. We just gonna keep Sus lifted up in prayers, y'all. Oh Lord. Next thing that we're gonna get into is Mystikal, y'all. Y'all know
No,
who?
no, 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 no. I ain't
Oh, I
even
didn't know
say
you
my
were
piece.
back.
Yeah,
My
no,
bad. Go
I
ahead.
sent a message. I said I was
You've been
back.
running
It's
around with
cool.
them badass kids, girl. My
I
bad.
wasn't
Go
even
ahead.
running around. I was busy doing something else.
Okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts? Hey, Brittany Boo, that's my boo, y'all. I don't give a damn
We
what y'all
see
say. Brittany is
her.
boo.
She won't do the full 9 years. We'll see her in 4.
Even four is a long goddamn
We'll see her in
God.
4 years. Again, I have a hard time feeling sympathy for somebody who knew the rules and chose to break them anyway. I don't give a damn how many times she was able to get inside Russia with weed before. All it takes is one time, and this was at one time. I'll see you in 4 years, sis. You'll be okay. You might not be able to play ball when you get out, but you'll be alive, maybe.
See, you ain't shit. You wrong for that. You wrong for that, y'all. All right, y'all. Okay, so look, the next thing we are going to get into now, my bad. Yes, like musical chairs. Hi, Brittany Boo. Mystikal. Okay, Mystikal, whose real name is Michael Taylor. He is a part of the No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. Okay. He has been arrested on where is it? On first degree rape, domestic abuse, battery, strangulation, and robbery. God damn. Yeah, that's a whole lot of going on with that. Now, let me read this to you. Mystikal has been arrested in his hometown, Louisiana. The rapper is being accused of rape, simple robbery, false imprisonment, and more. Real name Michael Tyler was booked into the Accession Parish Jail on Sunday on multiple felony charges, which include first degree rape, domestic abuse, battery, strangulation, and robbery. This is not Mystikal's first time being arrested. Back in 2019, he was arrested. He was released from prison after posting a $3 million bond. In 2004, the rapper was sentenced to 6 years behind bars after pleading guilty to sexual battery. According to reports, Mystikal and his two bodyguards allegedly forced his hairstylist to perform oral sex on them in return for not turning her into the police for cashing $80,000 worth of unauthorized checks from his bank account. He was then released in 2010 and registered as a sex offender. So wait, let me read this to y'all again. Mystikal and his two bodyguards allegedly forced his hairstylist to perform oral sex on them in return for not turning her into the police for cashing $80,000 worth of unauthorized checks from his account. God damn. No bail has been set as of yet this time around. And yeah, when I find out more, I'm gonna let y'all know what y'all think about that.
Wouldn't that make
This is
him a 3-time felon?
this is not Mystikal's first time
But I'm
being.
saying though, as a whole, wouldn't that make him a 3-time felon?
I don't know. I don't know how the rape game works.
I'm saying if he was in California, California got the 3 strikes law. All right. This is his third strike. One was in '06, right?
No, the other one, what did it say right
No,
here?
the first one.
The first one is a 2004
All right. First one was in '04. The second one
in
was when?
6 years. Then the next time was in 2019. He was released after posting a $3 million bond.
Okay, so
And
right.
this
So
just
this is
happened
this
again.
is his third strike. So then yeah, so this should be it for him. I mean, because clearly, look, I'll give you the first one. You young and dumb. You just had your first hit for real. You white people famous ish. I'll give you the first one, but now you on your third one, homie. I'm gonna need you to go away and not come out until my kids are grown. Cause you
Oh,
a menace at
Tracy.
this point.
Tracy, you think he gonna end up in jail with Shaky? Because Shaky got to turn himself into the assistant parents jail too.
Well,
That'll be a good prison story, girl. Ooh, bitch, that'll be a good prison story.
well,
Messy.
Okay, Mizzle, what's your thoughts on Mystikal?
Mystikal look like he had a hard life, and I don't know what's going on with this guy, but the fact that you go repeating going back to jail for some sexual battery, sexual assault, all that stuff like that, you got some problems going on with you. It's like you got in jail once, you get out, go back again. I said, damn, you just love going back in there. Who you got, a Mysteria over there? What's going on here? Like, who are you there with? That you want to keep going back to the prison. This is ridiculous. And then this last story about he forcing, instead of getting that lady in trouble and sending her to jail or whatever to get your money back, whatever is going on for unauthorized check, you force her to perform act on you. So you just probably just, even though she was wrong, you made yourself look crazy to go bad because you did all that. So it's just like,
Yep. Shaky going back to jail.
These people need to stop doing this. And like, I don't have no sympathy for people who want to try to do this or to people. It's like that. I mean, I don't know if they proven that this happened or not. It just got accused. But if it's true, listen, he is a repeating offender. So obviously he not learning his lesson. And I don't understand that when you get your freedom, you just want to keep your freedom. But I guess people don't care about that. I guess whatever. I guess he can't go back singing his danger song. So I guess he needs to go back to go danger somewhere else.
That's my song. Been so long since he's been on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
But yeah, Mystikal, you in danger, girl.
Yeah, he in danger, girl. You in danger, girl. Brittany, to answer your question, MC Shaky is going back to jail for 5 years for fraud once again. The nigga just got out from doing 9 years and he's going right back again for fraud, girl. You know, me and Tracy been on Shaky Watch.
Yes.
That's gonna be good. I'm ready for that prison story. I hope he does run into Mystikal Child. Let me know what's going on. Is he doing the bending or is he getting bended? Let me know.
Yeah.
I will say this. And I know y'all about to be hot mad, but hear me out. Me out, right? I honestly and truly believe that there is levels to people's issues when it comes to forcing people to do things and taking things from people, right? There's levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nicki Minaj's husband ain't looking too bad. He did it once. He learned his lesson, never did it again. Mystikal on what? This is his third one, but I think this is his fourth time doing it because I think one case was just like drop.
Dismissed or dropped or something. This was back in like early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember vaguely about that.
This is the fourth time around. So at some point, at what point do we say you can't be like there's a rehab for you? Let's possibly send you to, someplace where you can get the help that you need, the mental, help that you need, because the drug help that you need, because I do feel like some of this is drug fueled as well. Because like where we can get you the help that you need in a supervised place where you can't do this to people no more. Because clearly prison ain't working. Because you keep going back there, you keep coming back, and you keep doing the same thing. Prison clearly isn't working. So where is the next level, something that we could, get to help people who need real help? Because I agree. Like you said earlier, like, okay, doing it once is a mistake. Okay, so this happened, fine. But when you
Hermione
keep
say
doing
to
the same
hell.
thing over and over and
True,
over
that's very
again,
true.
when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, what is our remedy to say, okay, well, clearly you need some drug help. Clearly, you need some mental help. But we also need to have some place for you to go to get this type of help where you can't hurt people, but actually help you, because prison ain't it. It's not helping. Like, we just lock him up and lock him up for life, throw away the key, his life is over. Is really the only option we have. Why is there not another,
Yeah, because if he's just gonna go into jail and do that to prisoners in jail, right? I feel like how they have these camps and shit, like to try to pray the gay away and shit like that. They should have some kind of camps like that for these men who have, because this is a sickness. Let's keep it real. It's, in my opinion, it's a sickness. He is sick and he needs help for that. Not saying I feel sympathetic for him. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But just like drug addiction is a sickness and alcoholism is a sickness,
Yeah.
I feel like for somebody to repeatedly perform, rape on somebody or sexual assault, that's a sickness as well, because you have that urge that you can't fight to do that. So just like they have camps or fat camps and shit, and put this motherfucker in a rape camp or something, shock therapy or something on his ass. Because I agree, the same way I feel like, I don't know, just certain shit. I don't want to say, but just certain shit. I don't feel like somebody who commits multiple acts of sexual assault, I don't feel like they need to just sit in the rest of their lives in jail. Because either A, they're gonna end up doing that to other prisoners, or B, people are gonna end up keep doing that to them, which still ain't gonna solve the issue, still ain't gonna solve the person.
listen, I agree. Like, there should be like a middle ground. You know how, like, for federal prison, like they have like Camp Cupcake, which is like the soft gel that
Yeah,
like
well,
the
Martha
celebrities
was.
go to.
And
Yeah,
then
you
there's
know how they have
Rikers.
like
Yeah.
the funny, like, so they have like
Mhm.
the nice version, right? Is there like a one of those for people who have these type of issues, to get them actual like help, and not necessarily like, because prison clearly ain't helping. Like, that ain't the reform. Like there needs to be something, because I don't want I there are a very select few individuals that I feel like lock them up, throw away the key. There ain't nothing wrong with them. They knew what they was doing. They did it anyway. Like, there's no underlying issue. They just don't give a damn, right?
Right.
Like,
Right.
there's those type of people where I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm good. Lock them up, throw away the key, do whatever. But then I feel like when there's people who truly have some substance, mental health, like there's something there,
He
right?
looked like he on
Those
some shit too.
people need help. Like, you don't just throw them in prison. Don't Or also, don't just give them a slap on the wrist and then throw them back in the population with the rest of us, where we have to possibly be assaulted. We don't need that either. But there needs to be a middle ground. Like, there's something better than what we got to protect everyone, because nobody should have to go through this type of thing. So we like, in 2022, we haven't figured out a better way of handling
Hermione's
this.
hard,
Like,
evidently.
not saying that, everybody should be forgiven. No, Robert could stay where he at, because Robert was well within his cognitive dissonance,
Yeah.
and he knew what he was doing, and he
Yeah.
did all types of stuff to cover it up. Like, how, listen, if somebody stole this much money out of your bank account, and
And you
clearly they
more
deserve to be in
sexual
jail,
act. Yeah, that's
how do you then say, "Ooh, just blow me and my friends, and
And I'll
you
forget all
off the
about
hook"?
it. Right.
What?
yeah, that don't
Cle-
make any sense.
Clearly that lets you know that something upstairs ain't all the way right. Like, something ain't right. The
Because
math don't
that
math.
nut ain't gonna get that 80K back.
The elevator don't go all the way to the top floor. There's something wrong here. Like, sometimes listening to some story, just, you like, yeah, something ain't quite right. This person needs. So I feel like there is a there needs to be something in between prison and sending him back to us in the free world.
Right.
There needs
Yeah.
to be
That's not, he not ready for that.
nah. There needs to be a middle ground in
Yeah.
there where he can get the type of mental and substance abuse help that he needs so he don't do this no more. Um, just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm in therapy, and therapy keeps telling me that 95% of the people can be helped. So okay, I'm gonna try and believe that.
Let's stay in that 95%, sir. I'm with you too. Joseph
Yeah,
said
because that
Robert had
5% need to go.
okay. Robert had enough time to get help, and he blew his opportunity a handful of times, so he could stay where he at.
Not only did he had the money and the access to get the help that
And
he needed,
yes,
and just
yes,
chose to keep doing
chose to be
wrong.
larger than life, like he thought he was, and ultimately he at where
Oh,
he at. That's so
but
sad.
girl, did you? Okay, wait.
Mm.
On the side note, with Shaky, girl, did you hear how old them checks was though?
How old were they?
Girl, this case is from checks that he wrote in like 2016.
Oh
They
yeah,
so
2006.
old.
After he got released,
Yes.
he literally got right out of jail and started committing fraud again. A fraud on a woman that was helping him get his life together,
Yes,
girl.
girl. Yes.
That was crazy to me. It
I was
was
like,
crazy.
That's the guy who's doing these videos, TikTok videos.
I don't know. Is Shaky on TikTok? I don't know him to be on TikTok.
I know he on Bigo.
Yeah, and I don't even have Bigo
Bigo,
on Bigo. Yeah, but I got into him right when he got out of prison. He started doing these prison stories on YouTube, and he was like chronologizing or doing, telling stories about how he was in prison, literally from what he did up to the time he got arrested, all the way up until the time he got released. Like, and they were some really good prison stories. They're like an hour and a half, 2 hours each long, and he would do it like every other day or once a week, and it was some really good stories because he's a good storyteller. I would when he's not getting distracted and shit, he's a good storyteller. And from there it took off. But he's actually a bounce DJ from New Orleans, so he's already been known. But for you to get your ass out of prison and literally pick up right where the fuck you left off, what the fuck, Shaky?
Now, can I ask a question?
Go ahead, girl.
Does that then mean that our prison system is doing something wrong?
That means the prison
Because
system has failed.
that's how
It's
you.
failed.
Because clearly it's like once he got, because he did it for what I think it was a year or a
Yep.
year and a half. It was like this one he going to jail for. So he did it for like a year and a half, and then he stopped. And then his like YouTube and all other stuff and his bounces and all other stuff really started picking up. So
And
he
then he
stopped
stopped.
doing that and he
Yep.
went like legit. So it's like,
Hmm.
so
But
when
what he
you
did, whoever it
first got
was,
out,
he was doing the shit with or confided in was the one that went and took his laptop, stole his laptop, and turned it into the feds. That's how
uh-huh,
he got caught. What the girl?
yep. So it's like, prison needs a better reform to when they let people out for them to get a livable wage, for them not to go back to doing whatever the heck it was that they did that got them in there the first time. I'm just saying.
I
I know a
agree.
lot of people who
President
used
slow
to
him down. He
sell.
told a lot of goons to do this after he got out. I would say, I guess the president said, "Oh well, that was stopping my plans. I will go back and do it."
Yep.
And
But
the
isn't
crazy,
that the pipeline that they talk about? How it's just prison is just a revolving door. You get
it
out
is,
and
but
they
it's like
leave you
He probably
in a
heard some
manner,
freaking
so you have to go back.
in there. He said, "Oh, tell me this plan. Okay, I'm gonna find. I'm gonna do that when I get out."
But for him to be MC Shaky is smart. I don't care what nobody says. He is smart. He is articulate when he talks. When he want to be, he's articulate, and he's got the gift of gab. So he could sell he could sell ice to the fucking Eskimo. You know what I mean? Like he's so smart. But again, had our prison systems been set up the right way and reforming these men the way they should and teaching them the era of their ways so they can get out and be better citizens, this motherfucker could have got out and really did some good shit with his life. And it's sad because right when his shit was starting to take off, that's when your past catch up with you. Like, no, bitch. You remember you did this? That's fucked up. I really and truly feel bad for MC Shaky. I do. I do. I don't like how he talk about my girl BB Judy and Super Scent because they're my girls. But at the same time, I feel bad for him. But again, I can't feel too bad for you, nigga. You knew what you was doing. What the fuck? Oh well, POP, hold it down, hold it
It's
down.
only 5 years. Oh
It's
wait,
only
that's
5
Fed
years.
time. So you got to do 80% of your time in Fed time.
Oh
So
yeah, oh
you
yeah.
know,
He's gonna do at least 4.5.
yeah, he'll be in there a little while. He'll be alright.
But he
That
got
ain't too long.
he got if he did 9 years, 9.5, he gonna be all right. He did that before. This ain't shit to like him. All right, y'all, move right along. Next thing we want to talk about, y'all remember last week we talked about goddamn Chrisean Rock and Blueface, right? Child, with the shit done got even more goddamn chaotic. These motherfuckers got into a whole ass fight out in the middle of the street, tussling and bustling. She knocked shit out of his ass. He knocked shit out of her ass. And they were on the floor rolling around fighting. I'm gonna play this video for y'all to watch. And then I'm gonna play the video of them not too long afterwards from that. And then we're gonna get into some commentary. Y'all watch this.
Yeah. What? I know, bro. You all right, dude? Bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude. Bro. Let me go. Damn, bro. Damn. What? I know, bro. You all right, dude? Bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude.
All right, so y'all see that. Okay. Now, after that, this video surfaced not too long. Now, mind you, after this video came up, he went on live, actually, like he always likes to do, and exploit her ass. I hate it when he does that to her. But he's recording her as she's laying in the bed. His face is all bruised the fuck up, scratches. He got a knot on his head, knot on his goddamn lip. And he's just looking a goddamn fool. He even tells her he will give her $100,000 for her to leave. Like, what is it gonna take for you to leave and to leave me alone? What's going on, Jason Boom? What is it gonna take for you to leave me alone? I give your ass $100,000. $100,000. If a nigga tell me that, I would take that shit and goddamn run. But then again, it wouldn't get to that damn point to where niggas even having to tell me, let me give you this money for you to leave me the hell goddamn alone, right? So after that video came out, child, I don't know how long ago this one was made, but look at this shit. This bitch is sucking on this nigga's toes.
If you don't love my life, you can't take good. Nigga said he 76, man.
Do it. Do it.
After you and this nigga just tussling in the fucking street, you sitting up there sucking his goddamn toes. Mizzle, I'm gonna start with you. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on this ratchet ass shit right here? What do you think?
I'm tired of talking about these two people, and I'm tired of hearing about these two people. I'm sorry. I'm tired of hearing about them. I'm sorry to talk about them. But I will say this. You had created or at least formulated whatever kind of woman you wanted in this girl, and now she just so wrapped up to your world. Now you want her to go on. You should have been left that alone. Y'all both should have left each other alone. Don't come around and say you want to pay her $100,000 and leave you alone when you hell bent trying to get this girl to wrap around how you want her to be. And now she's all on into your whole world. Now you want her gone because it's too much. Or because you saw some pictures or you saw some freaking text message she talked about the dude. That's the reason why he wanted to go on. Because he found text messages that she was talking to so many people. But I would say what he cheated to was like, what the hell? Y'all had a toxic relationship. So I don't know what's going on with y'all two. But I don't know what started that fight in that street. But him punching her, and I said, girl, you need to learn your worth. Like I keep telling her, like she's gonna work, but she never gonna learn until her worth is so wrapped on him. It just wrapped around his well-being and not her own. And I just said, who failed her? who really failed this lady? Like,
That's right.
It's just like ridiculous that her mindset is all wrapped on him, and he was loving it until he saw some text messages. So you think she was gonna just be the way how she was acting looked like she was not gonna talk to him. It was all on him. But I guess she was like, listen, I'm gonna do me as well, and we just gonna be two individuals in this relationship, playing in the public and doing us something bad. Like you doing it, I'm doing it too. But yeah, I know I saw a puncher, but I don't know what started that altercation in the street. So did he punch him first, or what was happening? The video that we saw that he was walking away and he was coming after her after he punched her. I don't know what happened, but him punching her, that was like ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, men is genetically stronger than women, so it's like if you have to do all that, just try to find a way to leave her alone. But you don't have to get to that point if you have to get physical fight if you would never left each other alone. So I'm like I said, I'm just sick and tired of both of them. And then he went on live and talked about what you did this to me, good. You was talking to that. I said, what? You crying? I don't know if he was crying, but you know, what the hell you did all hurtful.
Whining like a little bitch is what he was doing.
You just did this to me. And she just said in the bed and said, oh. I said, girl, you was taunting him or what? Or you was just like, oh, you just looking at him. Or you
my baby seed.
Yeah, it's like, so it's like they both
he punched her
with each other. But I have to understand, like, Blue, you created this lady. I don't know, you created her. I don't like the word say you create someone. But at the same time, it's like you had a hand in shaping the woman you wanted her to be towards you, all up in your behind. But now she's too excessive, and your word is shattered because she's talking to other people. Now you want her gone. I said, boy, but I pick it out.
But this is my whole thing. You had a whole baby on her. Yeah. Supposedly, you fucked around with Persuasion.
Hey, with him too. Yeah, I'm saying, so
you why? And I don't understand. That's how men are. They can do all the goddamn dirt in the world. Soon as you pull a them on them, it's a fucking problem. Why is it a problem? It wasn't a problem when you was out doing what the fuck you wanted to do. Now that I'm doing what you're doing, it's a problem.
She said, I did it, you did it too. You stayed with me, I stayed with you. We ain't leaving each other. And I guess that's his calling. Like he picked up the wrong chick left. Her mindset is over. So
you know what? And she crazy. She goddamn crazy. She lined a goddamn pull a thin line between love and hate type situation on his ass. He needs to be careful fucking with a female like that that's unstable, unmedicated. Like she mess around and take both of them out. Nigga, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you.
And that's the type of mindset she has. Her world is wrapped up on him.
Yes. Bitch, anytime you get your tooth with this nigga face on it, bitch, what? You out your damn mind. Baby sis, Tracy.
I ain't like that.
Oh, that was your determining fact? Oh, the tooth was the tooth was where you drew the line?
It's a lie. She did a lie.
Girl, bye. Let me tell you one thing for certain and two things for sure. I was like, I blame her mama. I don't care. I know her mama. I know her mama on drugs. That ain't my problem. I blame her mama.
I blame her mama too. I blame her daddy too. Her mama, her daddy, her sister, her cousins.
I ain't seen the daddy yet. Wherever he
I don't know where that nigga at. Yeah, where
I blame whoever her tribe is, whoever is the people who, helped to mold her and raise her growing up, because you have to be broken to let this be the person to have you on Beyonce's good internet looking absolutely foolish. Like from all the tattoos to just the ridiculous shenanigans. Not to be funny, I also blame us as people on social media who watch this, because we give them the energy and light for her to continue on. Because let's be honest, I couldn't tell you one song that this boy make. Not one.
I ain't never heard of him before.
I literally know one song, and that is Tatiana.
Bust Down Tatiana. That's all I know.
That's it.
That's all I know. And as far as it goes, as far as his rapping, I know the nigga rap faster than the music.
Look. Again.
I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but his rap don't line up with the music, with the beat. He rap faster than the beat. I don't know if that's a thing or what.
We're gonna start with the root of the problem. One, he needs help. She needs help.
They both do.
But I'm gonna need both of them to get. normally I'm not the one to be like, ooh, police, I'm gonna need y'all to step in. But this is one of those good
What's
times
going on,
where
Dr.
I
M?
feel like the police should just step in and do a joint restraining order and say, I'm
Yeah,
gonna need y'all both to stay away from each other,
at
or
this
we just
point.
gonna lock y'all up. Period. Because this toxic like this is like you see the progression of the spiraling, and the only thing that's farther down this road is worse. Like it keeps progressively getting worse. I'm gonna say this. I don't care what you say. The way she swung off on him and started knocking him in the face lets me know that this was not her first time
Oh
hitting him.
no,
Not at
they
all.
been
Oh, so you started
tussling.
this fight on the street because I didn't know why I started on it.
They
Listen.
been tussling.
Oh no, that fight right there. Cause I'm gonna tell you, as somebody who has put her hands on every version of an adult and or a child on this earth, because I fought women, I fought men, I fought
Mm-hmm.
minors, I fought adults. Technically, I fought a senior citizen once, but that's different. So don't judge me. Y'all don't
I
judge
ain't
me. If y'all
saying
heard the
nothing because
I
story,
bitch,
ain't
I
said
if
got
y'all
nothing.
heard the
I got some
story, y'all
bodies in my closet too. I ain't
if
gonna
y'all
say
heard the
nothing.
story, y'all would have been like, okay, I understand why you did it. Tracy was still wrong, but I
Yeah.
understand why you did it. Like, I think I might have did it too. Like, when you hear the story, you might understand. But the way you seen her, I was like, oh, she's been doing this before. She
She
said,
sold
damn the
off.
cameras, damn being outside. The way she stalled off on him, I was, oh, she done this before. I know what a female look like who's used to tagging niggas behind. I know what that look like. Oh, she done this before. I was like, oh, this ain't her first time on this rodeo. Oh, y'all been fighting each other. This is just we're now publicly seeing y'all fight each other. Like before, it was just like the verbally abusive, mental manipulation. But oh no, it's the you fought his mama and he just had a baby girl. Like the baby ain't even a month old. Like the
No.
newest baby ain't even a month old. Like you fought his mama, his sister. Y'all like the level of toxic ridiculousness and the fact that we just keep playing into it and keep on. I'm like, these people need help. Like this is like a cry. Somebody said like this is what Bobby and Whitney would have been like if they started drugs younger. I was like, oh, the disrespect, because Bobby and Whitney had talent, but I could understand
I see that on
where their
TikTok. People say
mindset
it's the
is.
new age Bobby and Whitney. Yep.
And nah, see, because Bobby and Whitney both had talent before the drugs.
And
These two
Bobby
had
is so
neither.
talented.
These two had neither.
This is
Absolutely
Have you
none.
seen her music too?
she's a
Any of her
singer,
rap? No, she's a rapper.
a rapper.
And what's crazy, her music is sort of dark too. Like you can tell in her music that she's got some emotional things going
Girl, you
on with
could
her.
listen.
Like
You could tell
point
She
by
needs
her antics that
therapy.
there's something mentally going on with her. She need therapy.
She need a hug from
She need
a
grief
solid
counseling.
parental figure.
she
She
need
need
a
a
real
hug.
female in her life that's gonna tell her like
Oh,
a real
yeah.
like a mom and daddy. She need a good mom and daddy, good auntie and uncle or something. A man, first of all, that's gonna tell her how beautiful she is and how her worth is, and that you don't need this from a man. You don't need this type of girl. You too young to be caught up in this goddamn Bobby and Whitney type bullshit. That ain't good for no goddamn body.
Listen,
But
all
I'm
I'm
just gonna we
saying
gonna pray for him and keep him lifted up. And I pray, like Dr. M say, it does not end badly because it could go real goddamn left real fast because
Episode
she is the
Law and
type.
Order.
Okay, she really does seem like the type that's like, nigga, okay, if I can't
what
have you, can't nobody have you.
She's
you
just trying
what
to
you
decide
see
which
because
Law and
I
Order is it
think I
gonna
seen this
be.
I seen this episode of For My Man that looked just like them two. Like
Oh, for
Baby,
my
it
that
see
therefore
child.
my man be a trip child.
Oh, and there is
seems
an
like them
episode
two.
of Law and Order Criminal Intent just like this too. So that's what I'm saying. Which drama series are we going with? So I
Well,
need
pick
to
your
know
network.
which ending it's gonna be.
Either way, ending gonna be bad as hell. And
I just
just so
want
y'all know,
to.
I don't fight any. Well, that's a lie. I don't
Like I
fight.
said, girl, come on, tell the truth, shame the devil. It's Sunday. Don't get us all
Okay,
struck down.
listen. I don't fight the entire world. I just fight the particular people who do wrong by me. Like I'm selective. Now, see, I've learned because I talk shit and I can fight. So, and I got my pistol permit. You really? So I tell people all the time, like, I have no limit and no boundary because the way my life is set up, whatever you want to go, I can match your energy. But that's me, right? That's me. That ain't everybody. And also, I grew up in an era where when we had an issue, we would fight it out. Like, so fighting it out for me, because that's what you did. Oh, y'all got a problem? Okay, cool. We about to go outside. We about to throw this fair one.
That's how you handle shit back in the day. That's before they had all this internet keyboard thugging type shit that they got going on now.
See, we just about to move it along. Like,
just fighting all that good stuff. Anyway, so God bless her. Like we say in Texas, what we say from the South, and we ain't got nothing else nice to say is God bless her. Okay. Moving right along, y'all. What's going on, Tiffany Boo? The next thing I wanted to get into, y'all, this is not funny, but it's funny, but it's not fucking funny. It is monkeys in China attacking women and children and trying to kidnap babies. I'm going to play this video for y'all, and then we're going to get into some commentary about it, y'all. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's messed up.
Oh, no, that was funny as fuck.
Look at this picture. 58 people have been attacked in the city of Yamaguchi in just the past couple of weeks. The monkeys have targeted mostly children, babies, and the elderly. The city has hired people to hunt them down with tranquilizer guns. I guess traps don't work because the monkeys are not interested in food, just violence. Residents are advised to avoid eye contact, and they say make yourself look big if you come across a monkey. What's
scarier than a bear?
Are you kidding?
Just violence.
City in Japan is on the lookout after dozens
monkeys, y'all, monkeys.
Look at this picture. 58 people
that nigga posted up at the
in the
door.
City of Yamaguchi in just the past couple of weeks.
Like,
the monkeys have targeted mostly children, babies, and the elderly.
Go home.
The city has hired people to hunt them down with tranquilizer guns. I guess traps don't work because the monkeys are not interested in food, just violence. Residents are advised to avoid eye contact, and they say make yourself look big if you come across a monkey. What's scarier?
It sounded like she wanted to say, what the fuck?
Oh my God, a monkey.
Hold on, y'all. I got one even better. Let me show y'all this video of a monkey actually trying to take a child. Okay, this shit is real. This is crazy. And the daddy wasn't working. He wasn't working hard. Look at this shit. Shocking video shows a monkey attempting to kidnap a baby. Other kids took off running. You can see the monkey trying to grab the child. The child is fighting off the goddamn monkey. Here come the mama to come and get the monkey. Got to fight the monkey off her baby. And the monkey like, bitch, I say give me this baby, hoe. And look at the daddy with his punk ass. He's like, shoot, go away. The monkey goes around his punk ass, jump back on the damn child. The mama's fighting his punk ass, talking about shoot, go away with some fucking flip-flops and some hoochie daddy shorts on. And the goddamn baby gets attacked by the monkey. Now, see, this is what them kids, the fuck them 3 kids, they took off on top of that. And the monkey got the smallest child on top of that. That daddy wasn't fighting that goddamn monkey hard enough for me. Y'all got any plans to go to China?
I mean, I had planned on going to China like years from now.
You better leave the kids at home because, bitch, look at this punk ass daddy.
Well, first of all, I love my children to death, but I am a card carrying union member of Fuck Them Kids.
Oh, no.
And I'm pretty sure the monkeys, the monkeys are just deboing their membership to said club because they are team Fuck These Kids. And I ain't mad at them. Like, we as humans have come in and decimated their habitats. So they are trying to teach the younger generation, fuck around and find out, basically.
Bitch, these monkeys on some gang shit. They
gang.
Yeah.
Hold on, no. Because it started out with people giving monkeys like treats and like people food. And so then the monkeys was demanding people food. Okay, cool. And then they was fighting people for their food. Now I don't know what their end game is, but I feel like
It's called
James
kidnapping.
Franco. No, like the reboot of Planet of the Apes type of deal.
Oh shit.
They done taken some Alzheimer's medication and they slowly becoming smarter. Like I think they're trying to steal the babies to start a baby monkey hybrid type of situation just to take us all the way the fuck out. I don't know.
Sounds like kidnapping and extortion. Look, it looked like it was trying to be a case of kidnapping and extortion to me.
I was gonna say it was gonna be the Lindbergh baby again. I
Because
could see
they
it.
show looking like, oh, we gonna take your baby and hold your baby hostage. I'm
Joe
like,
Benet Ramsey.
listen, all I know is
Hell yes, Georgia the Jungle's ass too, but we won't have a smart monkey like Ape.
Lessons they learn, these monkeys, I don't know, they have probably put a lot of monkeys in the freaking shelter and they taught them monkey on karate because they ain't doing the most. I don't know what's going on. They probably fed them something and they said, listen, y'all gotta get these babies.
Oh, you know what? I just thought. You remember that 90s movie, Dunson Checks In with the monkey in the hotel? Yeah, I feel like the monkeys probably saw that and was highly insulted by it. And was like, bet, y'all gonna do this? Y'all gonna make a fool out of us? This is what we gonna do now.
Yeah,
I will say this. This is just another example of how daddies ain't shit. Just so y'all know.
That
part.
It's always the mama coming in clutch like, not my baby.
You got a daddy with a damn flip flop.
With his hoochie daddy shorts on and his goddamn flip flops, trying to kick at the monkey, talking about shoot.
Even if I could do more damage with a flip flop, still, the fuck is you doing? You supposed to be stronger than me. You're the man.
Like that motherfucking monkey.
Look, all I'm simply saying is, again, when in doubt, men move over. Let the women handle this. Because apparently that's what you need.
Jason said that monkey pulled his whole car.
Go pick a 100 crowns, nigga dragon monkey style, and he up here trying to do a favorite princess. You don't got time for that.
All right. Now, while y'all up here joking, is that where the pox came from?
That's my whole goddamn thing now.
It was either somebody fucked a monkey or a monkey done kidnapped a baby and was like transported to this shit.
Thank you. I still want to know, where did this monkeypox shit originate from? Where did it come from? Why do we call it monkeypox?
Well, apparently it's this ghetto ass monkey that steals babies. So apparently they probably got something too.
Or somebody that likes to give the monkey the old in and out. I don't know.
That's just, y'all. I didn't have no plans of going to China in the first place. Japan. I'm sorry, Japan.
I've been to Japan.
Apologies.
It's beautiful.
Did you see monkeys when you was like that?
Girl, I ain't see no damn monkey.
I'm just saying, where the fuck they come from then? What zoo
that was like 2008, girl. No, I ain't see no damn monkeys.
And there was a lot more trees then.
Look, I did do Mario Kart, which
it wasn't like they was extinct, nigga. Monkeys didn't just start yesterday. Where the hell was they at? Where they
were living in the forest.
Look,
they were living in the forest.
They wasn't living on the streets.
We are cutting into the monkeys' homes. Where the fuck else are they supposed to go?
I see what you're saying. They knocking down shit and building shit. Oh,
wait, I have a question. I have a thought, right? Remember how when the pandemic first started and we had locked stuff down and we was like, yeah, nah, we just gonna stay, right? Remember how they were like, ooh, in the cities, the air got clearer. All these animals was like coming out and, like in the streets and stuff like that. So is it that the monkeys was like, oh, y'all, because remember, China locked down and Japan, like all of them, they locked down before the U.S. and they locked down. And you could only leave your house like once a week in small things.
Yeah, they was whooping your ass if you was coming outside. I see they was beating their ass.
and throwing you in jail.
It's whooping your ass and throwing you in jail. Fuck, nigga, I just needed some bread. Shit.
So I wonder if it's kind of like Baby Sis said, where they had started to then come out in the street, like into the city. Like they weren't being forced into this little small area anymore. They were going into the cities, getting things. So they kind of started, becoming, more, street savvy. I don't know. Either way, all I'm simply saying is monkeys is smart. Apparently they like small children.
But they're
They
not
ain't afraid
eating
of Hoochie
them.
Daddy short.
I know. What are they doing? They, like the woman said, they just want violence.
Yeah.
Okay, but no. So like in the wilds of Africa, you got some baboons will take the lion cubs and will like unalive the lion cubs. And they do that purely for, survival reasons, of course, but so the lions won't get big and eat them. So what are these? Because these are Japanese monkeys. The
They
little
hood ass monkeys.
the Japanese Marquise, whatever monkeys, they fucking like to stay in natural hot water, whatever, hot springs. So what are they doing? Are they taking these babies to the hot springs and drowning them?
Probably. They like, listen, we don't want no more you humans. We tired of y'all.
That
Y'all
is
play
true
too
because they
much.
think like humans, man.
Look,
Ain't no
y'all play
telling
too
what these
much.
monkeys is doing with
Y'all
these kids.
do the
Oh,
most. So, if we just kill off y'all generation. And remember back in the day when it was like, oh, you could only have like 1 or 2 kids. Like that was the max. They was like, oh, if we get rid of all these little motherfuckers, then we good. We just got kill the whole species off. We don't want y'all no more. All I'm simply saying is, the monkey. I think I understand the monkey because I tend to choose violence too, and the monkey seemed to be right there with me. Like,
I ain't fucking with nobody kids and no grandmamas and no shit like that. I'm gonna run around with somebody who needed, bitch. Somebody who needed gonna catch these hands. These monkeys is jumping out the goddamn trees and literally just trying to snatch up kids like some Jeepers Creepers type shit.
well, is the monkey
That's messed
strong enough
up.
to actually snatch the daddy up and drag the daddy off?
That
That's
punk
what
ass
the
daddy
monkey
damn
should have
sure
grabbed.
could.
I mean, sometimes, you also have to think of the size of the monkey. The monkey and the child probably,
They
Yeah,
the
close
same
to the same
size.
he probably
size.
one of them
Yeah.
adults. He going at the children. So
Correct. I mean, let's be honest. Like, you tend to square up with somebody who about your same size. I mean,
Right, but at the same time, monkeys got monkey strength. So I bet
yeah.
you them some strong ass monkeys that
the
got
monkeys, these
claws
primates
and
they had enough because the orangutans, all these freaking,
right.
they doing a lot of stuff too. Children zoo, they was snatching up freaking people's shirts and everything. They getting them mad at them.
Oh shit, that
Snatch them
ain't
up.
Oh yes,
funny. Oh
yes, the
god,
one
that's
where
not
that
funny.
grabbed that girl by her shirt and it was pulling on her
For
hair.
real, put it on hard.
Yeah.
Ain't letting go. These
But that
primates, they
wasn't
had
she
enough.
like egging that
She was
orangutan
trying to
on?
get at orangutan something. Orangutan was like, "Come here, bitch."
They had enough. So I
Yeah,
don't know what's
yeah.
going
You
on.
was trying to
They
give me that. I
every day good
want
night.
you, heifer.
Oh Lord, y'all! If we ain't learned nothing else by this, leave these goddamn monkeys alone. Don't go
It's
into their
leave the
habitat
animals
and don't
alone,
go to
period.
Japan. When they say don't feed the animals, bitch, don't feed the animals. Leave them
Don't
the fuck
even
alone.
feed a stray dog.
Leave them alone. Child, the
Don't worry,
last
I
story
don't.
I wanted to, okay, me either. Last story I wanted to get into because Mizzle is getting ready to start his live for P Valley, but I wanted to get his opinion on this real quick. So this guy flies this girl out, right? She on her city girl shit. He flies her out, spends money on her, thinking he finna get some ass. But then this happens, okay? I'm gonna play this for you. Also, I might play this little clip from Lovely T. Shout out to Lovely T because she did a video actually on flued out. She called it, I guess, I think it was called like flued out culture, and she had these other 2 videos of the same situation where these women were being flued out by these men. They spent all this money on them, and the men thinking, okay, but since I flew you out, you gonna have to give me some ass. And these women was like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to give you no ass. So who was wrong in this situation? We're going to close it out with this. I'm going to play this for y'all, and then we'll get to some commentary. Let me pull this up. Turn this up. All right, y'all, listen to this.
All the way out. Look, y'all, she done flew all the way out here.
You really gonna record me?
Nah, I'm recording this shit. They need to know.
You really gonna record me?
Nah, they need to know. I done flew her all the way out here to LA.
She didn't
We been FaceTiming. Come on, we been FaceTiming every day.
I don't give a fuck.
No, we been FaceTiming every day.
And you really taking me all the way back to the fucking airport? You really taking me back to the airport?
You on the phone? Yes, you going to the fucking airport. Yes, you going.
And you taking me back to the airport because of what? Tell me why. I'm not fucking obligated to give you my what?
I flew you out.
Nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, you're lame as fuck. No, you're lame as fuck. No, you're fucking lame. You're lame. Just take me to the fucking airport. Just get me there. Just get me there.
Walk around my crib, titties out, and stuff like that. Taking showers in my shower.
Nigga, it's my body. What you talking about?
I don't care.
I don't have to give you my coochie. Are you okay?
No,
I don't have to give you my coochie.
Laid in my bed? No. Get dropped off at the airport.
Oh, I don't even know why the fuck I came here.
She didn't want to get no cheeks.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Stop recording.
You know why you came there.
Stop recording me, nigga.
Don't fly her out.
Give me the phone.
Watch out. This is my phone.
Stop recording me.
No. Don't fly her out. Look, don't fly her out.
Bruh, you...
She ain't off no cheeks. I've been FaceTiming her.
This is my cheeks, nigga. This is my ass and my coochie. What are you talking about?
For 2 months.
I don't have to give you... Nigga, just get me there. I don't care, nigga. I don't care about none of that shit.
I'm putting my meat out on FaceTime. She can flirt and stuff. You want a free trip? You
wanted to whip your wiener out, nigga. I ain't asked you to put it in the fucking camera.
Okay, I'm about to whip over here and drop your ass up too.
Whatever, nigga. Just get me there. I don't even know why the fuck I came here. I don't even know why I came here.
I don't know why you came either.
You're a lame ass nigga.
You're
a lame ass nigga. You a lame ass nigga.
She didn't even came. You knew you wasn't that shit. You shouldn't even came. You should have said.
You can't get no coochie.
What?
You flew me out here to get coochie?
Yes, I did.
Nigga, come on.
Yes, I flew you out for the coochie.
It's cool. You're lame.
I flew you out for the coochie.
You're lame, and I will never talk to you again.
All right, well, you ain't got to talk to me again. I'm just letting
you know. Just get me there.
All right, whatever.
The fuck?
Hey, y'all about to drop her ass off.
Yeah, drop me off, nigga.
Y'all ever see her out? Don't fly her out.
Drop me off, nigga. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You dumb. Don't trip. You dumb. You getting dropped off.
I don't care, nigga.
Watch out.
The fuck?
That shit kind of. I'm just saying that shit.
No, you're lame.
No, I'm saying
you're really lame.
No, I'm saying what you did was lame.
What was lame?
What you did.
Because I don't want to give up my coochie to you.
We on the phone, FaceTime.
Nigga, you're weird. Nigga, you're weird.
I flew you out.
Don't give a fuck, nigga. I could have paid for my own shit, and I still would not have gave you no coochie. So what are you talking about? Nigga, nigga, you lame as fuck. No, you lame as fuck.
I fly her out. Pay for her food. She want to take a shower, walk around in my room with a towel on. But I can't get the cheeks though. I can't get the cheeks though.
You thirsty nigga. You a thirsty nigga.
Right here, Spirit Airline.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Your little ticket at Spirit Airline.
What you mean?
Your ass here.
What you mean pay for my little ticket at?
I paid for your ticket to get here. Who else paid for your ticket to get? I paid for it.
Nigga, whatever. Just get me out this fucking car. Because you're lame as fuck.
Whatever. Fucking get out of my shit.
Before you fucking crash and burn us. Get me the fuck out of here. You lame ass nigga because you ain't getting the fucking coochie.
Get out.
Nigga,
get out my car.
Whatever. Just
get out my car.
Just make sure you give me my fucking confirmation number.
What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
Ain't no confirmation number. I cancel the flight. I cancel the flight. Buy your own ticket. You bitch, I want the cheeks. No.
Yeah.
Get your bag. I ain't even getting your bag. Here, your bag right there.
I came here with nothing. Are you serious?
I'm cool. Go. I'm dead serious. You didn't want to give me no cheeks? You gotta do it.
Nigga, you're lame as fuck.
Because
you can't get no coochie.
I'm saying you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not paying for your cheeks. I'm not paying for none of that shit.
I don't care about none of that shit. You're lame as fuck.
Hey.
You can't get no pussy.
All right. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket. Buy your own ticket. You gotta buy your own ticket now. Fly yourself out.
So that was that. Who do y'all think? Now I have another video I can show y'all. This is from Lovely T. This guy, same thing. He flew this chick out and he got upset because she didn't want to give no ass, and he recording her, putting her on blast. Mizzle, before you get out of here, what's your thoughts on that? Who was wrong in that situation?
I think we talked about this a long time ago, but now there's a video version of it, of what we talked about. But it was kind of similar that we had talked about on my channel. But I would say this. I think the expectation of her going there and everything was all along having sex and everything. But she didn't have to do it. Like I say, we all have our own right to our own bodies. So that FaceTime or video chat and everything, all that stuff like that, most likely I could see that it was more sexual. And they would say, okay, flame me out there. We're going to do what we're going to do or something like that, whatever. And that's it. He did what his thought. But my thing is, she was hoping that she would spend his money up, do whatever he do, and not give him anything like that. Especially if that was probably was the agreement, if that was. And the nigga on agreement. So he could renege on paying her back home. So at the end of the day, you gotta have your backup plan. So you thought you was gonna fly out there, which is lame as fuck, like she said, because at the end of the day, you couldn't get no pussy in line in your state, whatever you was at. So why you have to fly somebody out who's out now near you to go get some ass? Like that's stupid. So I feel like they both is wrong because at the end of the day, if y'all both agreed on this, you should have stick on agreement. But at the same time, you don't have to stick with it. So if she changed her mind and said no, then he could change her mind and he not playing you back. It is what it is. The agreement is a null and void. If you're not writing on paper, they all is wrong. It's like that. So I feel like the expectation was to do that because God's stupid enough anyway, because they know they're gonna get something at the end of the day, they will do it. Even flying you 1,000 miles just to get something. That's dumb. But I think that was agreement. She got there to say, oh, whatever, I guess I'm gonna splurge and I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm not gonna get him nothing. He gonna do whatever because he flew me out here. He into me like that. And they realized reality got turned that he said no. You didn't give me nothing like that. She don't have to give you anything, but at the same time, she didn't expect that you gonna pay everything either because you reneged on your part. I'm nigga on my part. So you gotta find your way home back home. Now she was saying, oh, you didn't give me back no ticket home. I said, no, you didn't give him no pussy. He ain't gonna give me no ticket home. So at the end of the day, y'all both played the game wrong. Yeah, both is wrong. They both is wrong. It's not on her. It's not on him. They both is wrong because they both had some unrequited expectations and it went wrong. And I feel like no, I don't go nowhere when I have my own backup money. Period. I won't go anywhere without that. So they yes. It's not on her and it's not on him. I think he was going to try to fly her out there and thought he was going to get something. And at the same time, she was along trying to use his money to get out there and thought it was going to be cool and okay. He was going to take you there or whatever. You can not have to get and he was going to send you back home, but not with his money too. Nah, you got another thing coming. Now you act like you don't even know how to get home. Maybe hope she got home. She maybe find someone over there in the Ficus airport who's willing enough to send him back home. But listen, they both messed up. And that's what it was.
So let me tell y'all a situation. I was about 22, 23, my early bopper days. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give my life to God. I'm a low grade hoe. I ain't a high grade hoe no more, like a buzz no more. Anyways, though, I was talking to this dude, met him in the club. Me and him was like real cool or whatnot. And he wasn't from here. He was actually from San Antonio, right? He wanted to take me out to the Riverwalk. That's in San Antonio, right? He wanted to rent a hotel that was over there at the Riverwalk. And mind you, I'm in Austin. That's only like 45 minutes to an hour away from San Antonio. So he wanted to take me to the Riverwalk, he was going to come pick me up from San Antonio to Austin, come and take me to San Antonio. We were going to stay at the Riverwalk, have dinner, all this, that, and the other, whoop, whoop, yada, yada, yada. Now, yes, in my mind, I'm knowing this dude want to fuck. I know that. I know he wants to fuck. I know what it is. Mind you, I've seen him. We've already somewhat kicked it, but even still, I have not given him that impression that I was finna give him some pussy. True enough, we kicked it. He would take me to go get something to eat. Whenever I was at the club, I would see him. He would offer to buy me drinks. Each time I'd be like, you sure? Yeah, I'm sure I got you, little mama. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure I got you. Okay, every time I would say that, right? And when it comes down for us to get ready to go to San Antonio, he's like, all right, now this is before I'd even gone. We talking on the phone. I'm making plans to go. That's why, I things happen the way they're supposed to happen, right? So he's talking on the phone. I mean, me and him are talking on the phone. And he's like, okay, well, when you pack up your stuff, I'm gonna come pick you up. Make sure you pack something sexy in there too, all right? I'm like, yeah, like a sexy dress that we're gonna wear when we go out to dinner. Oh, like what you mean? Come on now, I'm talking about. I want you to pack something sexy. I want to see you in something sexy. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna see me in something sexy when you pick me up, when we go out to eat, and when it comes to the room, like, we'll see what happens. He like, what you mean we'll see? Nigga, like I said, we'll see. Also, so it's not going down like that? Probably not. What gave you the impression that it was? This nigga felt like because he was spending money on me, he was obligated to pussy. Now, I totally get, like I said, I'm not dumb by any means whatsoever. I've been knowing this nigga want to fuck. I knew that. I know that. But again, 22, naturally sexy, naturally flirtatious. That's just how I was. Okay. Naturally flirtatious. That was just my personality. Even somewhat still now. It is what it is. But I never threw myself at him or gave him the impression that he was finna get some pussy. So from then, the argument was, yes, pack something sexy is the clue. Exactly. Which was why I let it be known. No, it's not really going down like that. Well, what you mean? Like, shit, what, I ain't good enough? No, it's not that. It's just, I might not be feeling that. And if that's what I'm not feeling, I'm obligated to feel like that as a woman. Now, again, I will play devil's advocate. I see where he's coming from. Yeah, I spent money on you. Yeah, I did this. But nigga, you also got to think about every time you spent money, I asked you sure? Okay, because I don't want to be hearing nothing later. I said that to your ass every single fucking time. So you don't have the right to get mad at me because you ain't getting no ass. And he mad, cussing, this, that, and the other, and cussed me out and hung up the phone. Bitch, fuck you then. Bye. Fuck you too, nigga. Oops, no, that's the problem. You not fucking, nigga. And so from then point on, when I would see him in the club, he would mean mug me and shit. Mean mug me like you want to fight me or something. Nigga, the fuck? You want to fight me because I ain't giving you no pussy? Really? Really? But mind you, he got all this money. He brag about being that nigga, being this, having this, that, and the other. Okay, so the fact that I said no to not want to give you no pussy shouldn't phase you one way or the other. If you that nigga, that's just me. That's just my thoughts on that. Baby sis, Tracy, yeah, what's y'all's thoughts on this? Who was wrong in that situation?
They both wrong. They both wrong.
I wouldn't have let the nigga flew me out. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't get and not have nothing on top of that. Bitches, you crazy.
I feel like he was more wrong than her, because I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know how their conversation went. We don't know what was said, what was promised over text, over the internet.
No, she said he showed her dick. Yeah, she said.
Listen,
I missed that part.
No. He said, when we was FaceTiming, you did this, I did that. We said this is what it was. So it's not like, Auntie Mama, your situation is a little different, right? Because there was, you never gave the inkling that this is never what you was down for, what you was trying to do, what you like to get what he was giving you, right? So yours was more of you could give me whatever you want. I'm not putting anything out to make you think I'm about to give you anything for it in return. And then as soon as he gave you the thing that said like, oh, the context was like, oh, you want more? Yeah, I'm not interested in that. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then you can make your decision from there. When my problem with both of them is the same thing. When y'all were having these conversations, if you were not interested, why continue to do this? Oh, to get him to give you money. So you then said, oh, well, yeah, for him to keep on and keep on and keep on is not right. Him, once she got there, she should always be able to change her mind to say, yeah, I thought I wanted to, but I really don't. And that not be as big of an issue. But from both aspects, we know what this game is, right? This game is, I want to get as much as I can get on both parts. They both are playing the same game. I want to get as much as I can get. She wants money and trips and trinkets and things, and he wants all the freak nasty shit you told him about. Like, y'all both want as much as y'all could get of different things, but that is the end game y'all both playing towards. It's very different than saying, oh, me and this person, we're trying to, lock it in, be together, see where things. those are two different things. Like those aren't even in the same ballpark. So we can't look at it from the mindset of, oh, we're about to be in this great relationship and be together, because neither one of them was on that time. Both of them was on the time of, I want to get as much as I could get.
She was on some city girl shit, and he was on some hot boy shit. Straight up.
Listen, so
straight up.
It's the clear conversation of, you knew what it was when you went there, and everyone's saying like, oh, but that doesn't entitle him to have sex with her. Yeah, you're right. He didn't, but he also didn't force himself on her and make her give him anything either. Although he had already, took her out, bought her stuff, did stuff with her. So he didn't do that. But by the same token, you using sex as a lure and telling someone you're going to do these things to get them to buy you things, and then them saying, well, where's the thing that you promised me? You can't then be mad at them wanting what you told them that they would get when they did these things from you. Like that just don't make sense.
Yeah, okay,
like,
well,
you told him you would give him you was on FaceTime showing him your titties, telling you how you want it, how you like it. Then he get there and be like, oh, well, where's this? How you gonna get mad that he mad because you changed your mind on what you told him that you wanted to do? Like, that don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Yeah, the part when she says you chose to whip your wiener out. Yeah, he did. But what did you tell him after he put it out? That right then and there is when she should have been like, hey, nigga, chill out with all of that. Like, I ain't with that. Or cool out or something. That right then and there is when you should have told him. If you wasn't feeling him like that, that's just me though. That's just what I would have done. That's just my opinion. If you had no indication of fucking this nigga whatsoever, and then again, I will give it to her. Being a female, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. She was probably feeling this nigga on FaceTime, but when she actually got there face to face with him, she was like, oh, hell no.
This is a catfish type situation.
Oh, shit, right no. Either he was too short, he was too tall, too skinny, too fat, too something. He probably chewed with his mouth open, snored, farted in his sleep. He did something, because true enough, if she was feeling him at first on FaceTime, showing the titties and doing this and that, like he said, she in his house taking a shower, walking around with her titties out and this, that, and the other, walking around in the towel. She may have been feeling him at first over the FaceTime. The money looked good. The situation looked good. The benefits look good. But as soon as you get there with this nigga, you like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Something that nigga did just turned her off, which then made her be like, nah, I'm not doing this. But I don't know. The whole situation is goddamn crazy. But look here, I got another video to show y'all real quick too. This was on Lovely T channel. I'm not going to show the video because I don't want no copyright, no shit like that. But I'm going to just play the video for y'all to listen to how this nigga goes off on this female for, again, same situation, not want to give up the cheeks. Y'all listen to this shit. Now, they're in a hotel room. I will put the link to this video in the chat. They're in a hotel room. She's sitting on the bed. I mean, she's fully dressed and clothed and all that. But he's just going off on her. Now, this nigga spent like $5,000 on her. Y'all listen to this shit. And I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just playing a little bit.
Let me explain to you the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody to touch her. Man, you got me up. You, man, when you can leave. First of all, hold up. First she talking about she don't even fly spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly spirit. Okay, so I get her mom, so I get her mom Delta. That's damn near $600-700 last minute, right? Okay. So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. We get here first. I'm being a whole gentleman. Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything? But you should have known what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then? So y'all, this is an Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that. Okay, so why would you come halfway across the country? No, you didn't want to. You though. I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You know what it was. You want to spend money. I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you leave. Pack all this bunk up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about the. It's really about the money because it ain't about nothing. You feel me? It ain't about nothing. So listen, we get off the fight. Let me tell the story. We get off the fight. Somebody, we went back to the room. Well, she like, I'm hungry. I'm like, all right, well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. I'm trying to get her something to eat. She like, oh, no, I only eat the best. I want some crab leg. That's another. So we go to the restaurant. I spent down there ordering steak, crab legs. I'm buying all that shit, though, being a pure gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Being a real. So I spent damn near 5 G's on this already. You can leave. Yeah, you can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the ball out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed. Yes. Tell them how much money I spent, though.
So y'all, that's the video. I just dropped it in the chat if y'all want to see the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know if that's the same situation. If she gave him any indication that she wanted to give up the cheeks. But this nigga said he done already spent damn near $5,000 on her. She didn't want to fly Spirit because she said that was a death trap. So he got her Delta first class flights. He flew her out. He said that was almost whatever on the flight. I don't know if it was round trip. He said it was like almost 2,000 because he flew her first class. That's baller, okay? And spent money on crab legs and all this other shit. And he said he was being a perfect gentleman to her, and she just didn't want to give him no coochie. Again, if she never gave this nigga any indication from the jump, that's on you for spending that money. I'm sorry, that's on you. On the flip side, though, if she made it seem like some shit was gonna go down and nothing ended up going down, like,
then that's when you can ask for a refund.
Right.
I didn't know that there was already false promises made, so I retract my statement. I still believe that it's both of their fault, but because I don't know why penises think that they are entitled, they have a right to vagina. I think that's weird if that's the case, and I think I have a right to head.
She said, ask for a refund both times.
As you do.
Armani said, ask for a refund both times.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna fly somebody out, and or if somebody's gonna fly me out and they expecting some ass, then I would expect some head.
You know,
that's all I'm saying.
So look, before we get out of here, I said I was gonna open up. I'm sorry, Trace. Let me say this real quick, and then I'm gonna let you finish. I said I was gonna open up the panel to anybody that wanted to comment on any of the topics that we went over to tonight. I just dropped StreamYard link. Before I let you up on stage, though, if you wouldn't mind, just click real quick so I know that it's you for real. Or you know what? I might put a banner or something up before I put you up. Yeah, just to make sure. So yeah, I'll put the banner up. I just dropped the link. If anybody wants to click the link, come up, say anything about the topics that we went over. And if not, then we will get out of here because Mizzle is going live to do his review for P Valley. I just want to get that out. Okay, go ahead, Tracy. I'm sorry.
My feeling is always context matters, right? Mm-hmm. If you tell somebody, if you do this for me, then I'm going to do this for you. Then to me, and even swap ain't no swindle. You told me to do this, so I did that. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. But if I said, oh no, I just want to do it for you. I just want to do it for you. I just want to do it for you, which men will do. Then they decide, oh, now they want some cheeks. But I made no indication that this is what this was for. Mm-hmm. Then I completely feel like, no, you 100% wrong. I told you this is what it was. You just assumed that your money was going to get you something else. And that is not the case, right? So I always believe that is true context. Does someone have the right to change their mind? They absolutely have the right to change their mind. But if you get the right to change your mind, so does the other person. You can't then say, I want all the benefits, but then I changed my mind and don't want to follow through with what I told you I was going to do. That would be no difference if it was him. If he had told her and hyped her up and got her to believe that she was going to be on Delta first class and he was going to put her up in this real nice hotel and did all this stuff, and then you go there and you on Spirit budget class in the back, all the way to the back, damn near death trap. And then you go and he got you at a Motel 6 where they keep the lights on for you. You would feel bamboozled too. Like it would feel no different. You'll be like, I'm not getting out here. Like there ain't no way. So I feel like there's that, that underlying thing of both people can be wrong, but context just matters.
Mm-hmm. Joseph, you got something to add to it? We got Joseph, y'all. Joseph, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. What's your
Okay,
thought?
I just want to speak really quickly on the topic that we're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, boo. What you got to say?
Okay, so relating, I was talking about my comment later on. I was saying something like, have a conversation with the lady first before you decide to spend money on her, because hold on, my mic is acting up, y'all. My bad.
No worry. I got your comment right here. It says, have a conversation before you decide to spend money on the girl. Don't expect sex all the time, because some girls aren't down for that shit. The man has to take some accountability on his part as well.
Spoken like a true gentleman.
Okay, come on now, that part. And I got Dr. M in the background. That's going to come up next.
Like, if I was the man, I'd be like, listen, this how it's gonna go down.
Off the rip. Thank you. Off the rip. Yeah, we can see you, Joseph. We can see you.
But yeah, like, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I want to say.
Well, I appreciate you coming on up and giving your thoughts on that. Like Baby Sis said, spoken like a true gentleman. Thank you. I sure appreciate you, Joseph.
Thank y'all.
Bye. He said his mic was acting up. Let me see who we got here. Dr. M. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I think the moral lesson in this is before you travel, you have to have a conversation and get to know like the person properly. You just don't trust and get up and travel without any kind of like proper conversation. That's one. Two, when you're traveling, always have a backup plan. Always have your credit card, debit card, something, a friend in the city. Let people know where you're going, because it's like you just don't get up and travel and then this happens and he's recorded. It's so embarrassing. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. I'd probably cry. And also, I just wanted to touch on the Brittany Griner thing just slightly.
Yeah.
It's the situation is so sad. I mean, for her family and everything. I don't know what I would do. And from what I understand, she has kids.
Yeah, she has a young child.
I don't know, because my dad was with my family, my parents. So I grew up with both my parents, and I can't imagine just growing up with just one parent in the house for that long. Knowing your other parent is in the foreign country for that long is gonna be problematic, and that's one. And two, just I live in London and I'm from Ghana, so I know when you're traveling, at least personally for me, from a young age, I was drilled in is when I'm traveling, always double check your stuff, always know the laws of the country you're going to, so that you don't get into trouble. Because trust me, standing at immigration is not an easy thing. Recently, I went back home and I forgot that one of my passports was expired, and I was sweating bullets.
Did they let you travel?
Yeah, they did, because I have dual citizenship, so it's not a problem. So I had the card with me, my dual citizenship paperwork with me, so that was okay. But it got me thinking, like, what she's going through. For
And
example,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
so I was going to say, for example, as a foreigner in Ghana, you can't be carrying weed around like that. I mean, fine, people smoke, but if the police catch you, you're going to get deported. You are going
Really?
if you don't know like, of course, like, people take bribes and stuff. I'm not saying you should do it. Don't do it.
Exactly. No, not at all. We don't condone that at all.
But like,
wink, wink, wink,
yeah,
wink.
But like, I know people who have, but of course, it's like, just don't do it.
Right.
Because I know in Thailand or something like that, you're not allowed to chew gum or something like that. I heard this, like,
Singapore.
It's so
Singapore,
like,
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I know Singapore is super strict. They the one that cane that fool in the middle of the street, butt naked.
Exactly, and apparently in Japan you can't smoke. You can't have a certain amount of weed. Like, I think it was like 1 gram or something like that on you.
A gram? That's not what?
It's something stupid, like something minimal. So it's like,
wow,
bro, you can't have a gram in Japan. That means you can't roll up nothing.
You can't even. You can hit it one time. That's it.
You literally need a one hitter, and that ain't shit.
Exactly. So just when you're traveling, just know what the laws are, the basic laws. Know where the embassy is. At least when you travel, like, check in with the embassy or something like that, like your country's embassy, just so you know, like, what's happening. And also, Blueface, this is irrelevant. The whole situation, one of them, something bad is going to happen, and we're gonna be hearing something and saying this was preventable. The whole relationship, just, they need what's it called? They need to, like, one of them needs to leave America. That's the only way the whole thing is going to end, and that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Dr. Could we send Blueface over there with you?
No, we don't want.
She quickly said no. No, not at all.
Honestly, the UK rappers would kill him in the game. They respect the rapper system here. You don't do that.
Blueface is a hot ass mess.
Also, somebody said, what do they have against chewing gum? It's apparently, you know how when people chew gum and like spit it on the road,
yeah,
it's like a littering problem apparently. So it's like to prevent littering and things like that. You know, people like take it out and stick it on the wall. They'll take it out and
put it up under the seats and shit.
Yeah, so that's why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming up, Dr. M. And I will start doing this more often, so feel free to come up and give your opinion on any of the topics that we are talking about, okay?
No problem.
Well, you might as well stay up because I'm going to go ahead and close this thing out if we don't have anybody else that's coming up. Look here, guys, make sure you go on over to Mizzle's channel. He is streaming live right now. He is doing his review for P-Valley, okay? His YouTube channel is Mizzle14. That's Mizzle space 14. Okay, also follow him on his socials because he does watch alongs on his Discord channel as well. Alky Queen, you can find her on Alky Queen 1118. That's ALKEYQUEEN 1118. And also make sure you're following me on my socials as well. Okay, I try to do a little bit what I can when I can. Okay, and there is a Cash App as well if you feel so inclined. I appreciate y'all so very much. Again, you could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night. I'm here, y'all. I was just taking care of some stuff in the background. You could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you were here with us, and I appreciate y'all for it so very much. Okay, I will meet y'all next door over at my nephew's house, and I will see y'all on Wednesday for my review for Catfish. Okay. Till next time, this is Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, and we out this bitch, y'all. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys. Thank you. See y'all next time.
Mizzle. See, people,
I'm on your side.